GOTO RYUJI, Guildmaster of the Blade Guild. The King. I suppose you could call me that. I feel unfamiliar power. Lethal move. Winds of heaven! I feel stronger. Winds, move for me!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's 9.0 Sharp live stream. I know that I promised on the last live stream that it would be the last live stream without CM Prism. So I'm sorry to tell all of y'all who are fans of CM Prism out there, your boy's back.
Let's go. Thank you very much. Happy to be back after such a long time and for such an exciting update. And for all of you CM Jackie fans out there, we figured from now on, what's better than one host in a system? Two hosts in a system. That's right.
We're gonna be back and ready to show you some cool stuff in this massive update, and I'm here to stick around.
Let's go! Hello, everyone. I'm, for one, excited to have both of you here. This should be fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's been about 2 or 3 months since I've been on this, which is just, it's crazy to think about it, that it's been that long.
The community's missed you.
And honestly, I've missed the community so much, but I'm so grateful that you two held it down so well. And then, again, chat, you guys have treated Jackie so well as well, for the most part. So I really appreciate you supporting the cast while I wasn't here.
How you feeling, CM Prism?
Dude, I feel so much better. You know, it was like vacation. I was back, felt great for a week, and then hit with the flu, and then my neck like swole up, and then I'm back. But you know, we're here, we're healthy, and we're ready to start this update. We've got a good amount of content to get through today. In this update, we'll be covering the new Hunter GOTO RYUJI, the new Sungjin Woo weapon, checking out a new encore mission and instant dungeon bosses, showing off the new event, and getting a first look at the new phase of the Jeju Island Alliance raid, and so much more. And as always, we'll be delivering a new in-game coupon code for everyone. But this time around, we'll be sharing 2 coupon codes, one in the middle and one at the end, so stay tuned.
Before we begin, keep in mind that everything presented today is on a test build and may be different from the actual live update. And as a reminder, we greatly appreciate when you like our streams and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot with the algorithm.
Yep. Are you ready, Jackie?
I absolutely am.
Are you ready, system?
I'm ready. Let's get into it.
Now, without further ado, let's see what ahead with GOTO RYUJI.
Absolutely. Here we go. GOTO RYUJI is our 3rd S-rank hunter from the Japanese Blade Guild. He is a character from the original webtoon and joined the story at around the same time as the other hunters from the Blade Guild that we've seen in the game so far, that being the Jeju Island raid arc. He may have some ulterior motives, might be trying to get ahead in some way.
Can't get it.
But no spoilers for the fans of the anime out there.
Ahead.
Let's see what he can do. GOTO RYUJI's basic attack, Shiver Storm, has him attacking enemies with movements as imperceptible as a slight shiver. He deals increasing wind damage and a little bit of break damage with this, and when it hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. His core attack, Death Gale, has him charging forward, quickly striking the enemy, and then returning to his original location. He deals wind elemental damage with this and a little bit more break damage. System, why don't you tell us about his support skill and QTE skill?
I would be happy to. We got a lot for this one. His support skill is called Cyclone Blade. From a crouched position, GOTO quickly draws his sword and strikes at enemies in front of him. This inflicts a percentage of the user's max HP, deals wind damage and medium break damage. When the final hit lands, it inflicts airborne effect. Using this skill triggers the Invincible King and Invincible King's Path effect. Invincible King, the user successfully puts an enemy in a break state. It increases the break effect duration by several seconds. An Invincible King's Path increases damage dealt to targets in a break state by a percentage. And his QTE skill is called Divine Wind. From a crouch, Goto quickly draws a sword and strikes his enemies. This inflicts a percentage of the user's attack, deals wind elemental and medium break damage. When the skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. How'd I do?
That was really good.
Phenomenal.
I do want to point out, though, I think I just for the first time saw a little typo under the Invincible King. It is when the user successfully puts an enemy into a break state. So it doesn't, you don't just QT and immediately break the bar. It's when. So that's just it's a little visual mishap that we have there. So that's just basically you get a longer break period. It doesn't automatically break.
Good clarification. All right, let's take a look at these skills in action. Take it away, Prism.
Alrighty, we are back here in the classics place. We're gonna show off the basic attack.
Dust off.
Yeah, a little dust off. I love the little, just like he has his arms crossed to his back and just has the blade spinning in a circle like that. You know, we don't use the basic attacks enough in this game, but like, man, it's nice. All right, let's check out the core attack, Death Gale.
It's too late.
Fabulous. And there you see him moving forward and jumping right back.
Awesome. Take it away, Jackie.
Here we go. Let's take a look at skill 1 and skill 2. His skill 1 is Phantom's Heavenly Hurricane. Goto enters his inner mind and quickly strikes enemies in front of him. This skill can be used 6 times in a row. Each time the skill is used, his damage increases by 1%. It also inflicts 1% of his max HP as damage. It deals wind elemental damage and a little bit of break damage. He gains super armor and decreases his damage taken by 1% while using the skill, and using the skill triggers the exorcise effect. Not the exercise effect, but exercise, like you might a ghost. The exercise effect causes his critical hit rate and critical hit damage to increase by 1%, and that is stackable. His skill 2 is Reverse Tempest. Goto moves with the swiftness of the wind, clearing the area in front of himself. This inflicts 1% of his attack as damage, deals wind elemental damage, and a little bit more medium break damage. The user gains the super armor effect when using this, and it also decreases damage taken by 1%. But this skill also increases the damage and break damage of Phantom's Heavenly Hurricane by 1% for several seconds, which means that using skill 2 first before skill 1 can buff it.
Real quick here, I think it also, sorry again, I think it is I don't think it is a hybrid, like I see in chat. It is just HP. I think he just scales exclusively off of HP and not attack. Sorry about that once again.
Good clarification. Let's take a look at his ultimate skill. His ultimate skill, Devastate Prey, has Goto unlocking a series of doors to a gate hidden within his spirit and unleashes demonic fury to eliminate his prey. Pretty intense. This inflicts 1% of his max HP as wind elemental damage, and when this skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect. All right, Prism, you ready to show us these skills in the game?
Of course, happy to. All right, let's check out the first skill again, and we're gonna use this, you guys saw it right, 6 times. So you just go 1, 2, 3. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed it a lot.
Give the enemy no quarter, give them no space to move.
Exactly, and then so we're gonna use Reverse Tempest as well here. And that is just the first time you can use it. You can use it a second time after you do the correct combo, which let's see after we use the ultimate attack called Devastate Prey.
Love the animation here. Amazing.
Yes, and so we're gonna finish it off, show you guys the actual combo that you should be using. So you're gonna start with skill 2 first, and then skill 1. So skill 2 first, and then he does break, obviously. You can get that core attack in there as well, and then you just spam your skill 1, and then he breaks, but he also does a lot of damage too.
He really does devastate his prey.
We're gonna use our ult here, get an extra critical hit damage, which you will see later in the passive, and it does some break damage as well. So get that E in there, that's the second cast. Use it one more time, get those buffs, get the dodge in there, break, use your Q as many times as your heart But I mean, he only took 2 because he devastates his prey.
So maybe not as many times as your heart desires because your enemy cannot withstand it.
Yeah, maybe find some stronger enemies.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move on to the passive and advancement details. Take it away, Jackie.
Let's do it. So, with his passive, when the user uses their basic skill, they recover MP. The user's critical hit damage increases by 1% of their critical hit rate stat. When the exercise effect stacks 5 times, it triggers the arrogance effect on all wind team members. So he synergizes well with other wind team members. Arrogance increases critical hit damage and basic skill damage by 1% and increases the user's MP consumption by 1%. At the first advancement, if GOTO RYUJI or an ally successfully puts the enemy in the break state, it increases the duration by several seconds. The Tyrant's Path effect is applied to the entire team when entering a stage. Tyrant's Path increases damage dealt to targets in the break state by 1%. When the exercise effect has reached a certain number of applications, it triggers the Demonic Soul effect. And Demonic Soul causes Reverse Tempest to become Stormblade, increasing its damage by a large percent. At the second advancement, the user's break effectiveness increases by 1%. At the third advancement, using Divine Wind or Devastate Prey increases the user's critical hit damage by 1% for several seconds. At the fourth advancement, the damage of the third member in the team increases by 1%, but their damage taken also increases. So you're going to want to be picky about which team member you put there. At the fifth advancement, Phantoms, Heavenly Hurricane, Reverse Tempest, and Stormblade can be used an additional 2 times, and each attack deals bonus damage equal to 1% of the skill's damage dealt. When GOTO RYUJI's HP ratio is higher than the enemy's, Devastate Prey's damage and critical hit damage increases by 1% as well. System, why don't you tell us about his unique weapon?
It would be my pleasure. All right, GOTO RYUJI's unique weapon is called Distorted Dreams. A razor-sharp blade as red as the blood that colors the battlefield. That's pretty intense, not gonna lie. This increases the user's HP by a percentage. Using Reverse Tempest or Stormblade increases the user's crit rate, hit damage by a percentage for several attacks.
Awesome. Thank you so much, System. And to you, Jackie. It just sounds so much better when you guys talk about the abilities and skills than when I do, and I think chat would agree.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Give yourself some credit. You know, you might be a little rusty.
Oh, yeah. I know my strengths, you know, and I know your guys, and you guys are very good at reading. And reading out loud. But all right, chat, what are y'all thinking about the new best boy, or maybe the current best boy, Woojin Chol? Is he going to take his place? Is Goto going to take the place of Woojin Chol on the win team?
No, not my boy. No, absolutely not. I do not believe that.
Yeah, and maybe you might be onto something. Maybe it's time to turn Woojin Chol into the main DPS.
Maybe.
Say, sorry, bye, Amamiya. Even though you do a lot of damage, you don't do it with your fists and just box it out at everybody.
It does not have that like hand-to-hand combat aesthetic that I crave.
Exactly. Yeah, so what's chat thinking right now? How are we doing?
What do we think about GOTO RYUJI?
I see some people saying, woo, all right, R.I.P. woo.
No!
But also some W's for woo here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying, oh, he's insane, he's the best, but I'm going to assume he's talking about Goto there, so.
I have faith in my heart that Woojin Chol is going to work well with GOTO RYUJI and not be replaced by him. That's what I believe.
Alrighty, well now that we've checked out all of Goto's abilities, let's go straight into some gameplay.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we're going to check out one of the new Encore missions that may look somewhat familiar. We have the Poison Tooth Giant Desert Centipede here. Gonna do the tier 20, both ways, and then show off what Goto can do. Pay no attention to the definitely not intentionally placed spoiler up at the top right, and let's go right into it. And just wanted to point out that we do have Amamiya Mirai in the third slot because that is where Goto's damage boost will occur, and she is the main DPS of this team that we'll be using today.
Because Prism picked the team and not me.
That would have been Woojin Chol if it was her. You know, it's important to play who you like, not just what you think is good, you know?
I see how it is.
All right, so with these new bosses that you have seen them before, obviously, if you played any amount of time, but there are some new attack patterns and some new things that make it nice and fresh for everybody. So as you can see here, the break damage isn't crazy, and he actually does a good amount of damage as well. And so let's see what he can do after we get, and then let's get Amamura in here and go to town. Reminder, this is a test build. Oh, didn't last long because now there's another one.
There's 2 of them. Ooh.
Dun,
And
dun,
yes,
dun.
reminder, this is a test build, everybody. So yes, this account, I took some time to get it very strong so that we can show you guys the true potential of these new hunters.
And so that people don't make fun of you.
Yeah, for just like losing, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's a good way, it's a compensation, right?
Get good, Prism.
I mean, you gotta put your full effort forward when
Oh,
there's
yeah.
2 for the price of 1.
We're gonna use some more of Goto here, because as you can see, he did far enough damage on tier 20 to just rip that to shreds. And now they're both out. Gotta break both of them now. I always feel bad when I say break them because it makes me feel like I'm breaking their spirit. You know, like if that's just like little bars, just they're like their spirit, we're just breaking their spirit slowly. Quick, and then go to town again. And there's one. And now when he stops hiding underground, we'll just press that button, and then there's 2.
Clean win.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, Goto's so fun, and if you notice, and something that Jackie pointed out to me is that, you know, there's kind of a lineage of the swordsmanship and the skills that come in there. If you noticed, Goto's red swordsmanship is very similar to Amamura's.
That is correct, because you can see that he was a role model figure to Tawata Kanae, and she is a mentor to Amamiya Mirei. So you can see in the way that they're animated, the way that their sort of skills work, there's sort of a lineage, a connection between the way that they fight, which is, I think, real cute.
Oh yeah, it's so great. And I do see some people in chat saying these people don't read chat. I am pointing to you, Nicholas. I do see that. But I also see some people really saying W, looks super fun to play, things like that. So really excited to keep moving on with the live stream we have going on. So we're going to move on to our first trivia question.
Let's do it.
Who was Goto Ryuji's merciless boss? And if you get this right away, again, super impressed, but some of you always get it right away, but it still remains to be impressive. Ooh, I see someone saying I got better at fighting. Thanks, I've been putting in the work.
While I've been out here hanging out with the community, you have been studying the way of the blade.
Oh yeah. Alrighty.
Who is it who is higher in rank than Goto Ryuji? Who could be higher in rank than the pride of Japan, the CEO?
People
of the
are
Blade
saying
Guild?
Beru. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I mean,
I mean, in one way, I guess.
that's not wrong, right? Like,
Not necessarily the answer we're
Oh.
going for.
I see the first correct answer is from Emerald Wolf Assassin. Got at least one of the names right. Let's see if we can get someone who has both. Though, yeah, we've got a lot of people, or at least a few people.
Maybe we should specify in a corporate sense.
Yes, and not in a who's your boss, but in like a you need to report to your boss.
Another Brandon W got the correct answer as well.
Nice.
Yep, I think it's time. I think they got it enough. I see Silver King Gary, Rick Randon as well, and a lot of more people now. The correct answer is correct, Matsumoto. That's what you guys said, and then also it is Matsumoto Shigeo to be specific.
That's right. For those of you who read the manhwa, this is a deep cut character. This is the chairman of the Japanese Hunters Association. We don't want to spoil too much about him, but he is he's truly one of the hunters of all time, so to
Yes.
speak. So good work to all of you who knew this off the top of your head, and thanks to your sharp memory,
Off the top of your head.
you've unlocked the first coupon code. Everyone, say thank you to everyone who put that in the chat. The coupon code is my go-to hunter.
You know, I've always said that the highest form of comedy is wordplay.
Yeah, puns are king.
And queen.
Not this guy, not GOTO RYUJI. He would love to call himself the king, but puns are stronger than he is.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys all for participating and unlocking the first code. But let's check out the dramatic final act of the Jeju Island raid. Jackie, system, do you mind helping me out with this one? After all, it does require 3 players.
Absolutely. I would be more than happy to help out.
It would be my honor.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and menu on over down here to game modes. On the bottom right, we get the Jeju Alliance raid, and as you can see, the Ant King, not Barry yet, the Ant King, looking high and mighty. And as you can see, yes, it is co-op battle, difficulty 3. We're challenging it today, feeling strong. And as you can see at the bottom right, it doesn't say start, it says matchmaking. So why don't we just go ahead and press that matchmaking button and see what happens, don't we?
Let's do it.
Let it roll.
Wow. So yeah, you can see here the starting the co-op matchmaking here. And hopefully, oh, it says in progress for some reason.
I'm getting ready to join. I don't know.
I think system's busy getting it up. 1 second. I think we'll press cancel and then try it one more time, guys.
All right.
If I can.
Although Jackie, it looks like yours is still loading.
I'm stuck.
Well, while we're figuring this out, that's right. In the final act of the Jeju Island raid, you'll be teaming up with 2 other players to face off the Ant King. This mode is truly a co-op, and the boss you fight will all share the same health bar.
This is true.
So let's see if we can get it here.
You won't necessarily be on the same battlefield, but yes, you will definitely be sharing a health bar.
3rd stage. We're on the 3rd stage here. Okay, I think we'll return to this as CM Jackie reboots her game in this build. Remember, this is a test build. Her PC has gone through a lot, but we promise we will get right back to this. It will still be here in a few minutes as we get it going.
Absolutely.
But meanwhile, how is everybody?
This might be a good time to jump to the
yes,
issue.
I am seeing a lot of people asking about the bans overall, so we were planning on addressing that later in the live stream, but I think it's a good idea to address it right now.
Sure.
So it is a serious topic, so I know we just went from all that shenaniganery to this, but first and foremost, we do want to apologize to the many hunters that were affected by the recent ban wave, and we would like to be transparent about what caused these incorrect bans. Basically, part of the anti-cheat, we use detects anomalies in the scores and in the game to try and detect cheaters who would ruin the integrity of the game. Unfortunately, this detection flagged these hunters for having that abnormality. And once we discovered that it was a false positive, we took immediate action to try and rectify the situation and get these players unbanned. So once again, we would like to sincerely apologize to those hunters and the community as a whole for this mistake. And we'd like to affirm that we are developing a detection function so that this will not happen again.
So basically, some of you were too good at the game, and our anti-cheat thought, oh, there's definitely no way that these hunters are this good, but in fact, you guys were that good. So I don't know, maybe sandbag a little more.
Yeah.
Even if we do fix it, you should maybe just do that just for me.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are cracked at this game, and hey, I do want to point out right now, I am in first place for the Battlefield of Time in my group and my overall. And
For
so
now.
yeah, so if you guys just keep not being as good sometimes, I'm Riley, I'm specifically looking at you. I had 2 seconds on you. Please tell me this last day you didn't overtake me. But all in all that said, back to being serious, we're truly sorry for this. The last thing we want to do is take you guys away from a game that you hopefully love and put a lot of work. That you put a lot of work into, and just to it's a scary thing to be like, oh, we could be banned at any second. But I just know that we are actively working on trying to basically get rid of all of these false positives, since that's so everyone can play this game full of fun and worry-free. So
It's a known issue. It's definitely being worked on, and we thank you for your patience.
Alrighty, so with that being said, I think we're all back and set up here. So we are going to go back to our game cam and try to matchmake one more time, and hopefully it works.
Fingers crossed.
Every time we've tested this in the past, there we go. That's usually what happens.
My computer got nervous. It got scared.
Very scared. So as you can see on the left here, we got Prism, which is me, Jackie, and System, all going to be duking it out to try to beat the Ant King together. It does share the same health bar, but a different break bar as well. And so I think if we're a little quiet because we're locking in.
Absolutely. I cannot let you get so much more. I can't let you do so much better than you did against me the previous times that we did this.
Hey, you know, it's okay.
That was the real question.
So as you can see here on the left, I've done a large amount of damage.
Yeah.
Relative, but hey, Jackie's coming in a close-ish second.
That is very generous of you, and I do appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm just gonna like kind of sit back here. I think I got a little.
Oh, you are, Art.
Yeah. Cause so right now you can't see. You know, this gives me a chance to talk about everything. So right now you can't see the other players, but everyone else is playing Sung Jin Woo and their 3 team as normal. And on top of that, we are basically just trying to kill the Ant King together. And as you can see, I'm not going to be doing any damage to him over there, but the health bar is still going down, as you can see. So someone is attacking the right one over there. So that was the wrong one.
Can you hear all
Oh.
the clicks happening?
System
in the
is
room right now?
taking over Jackie. This is a crazy battle for second place right now.
Listen, I'm having to fight these clones. I haven't
Oh,
learned
I-
the attack pattern yet.
And our
System's
account is not
taking
as
advantage.
boosted as yours.
Actually, no. I helped prep you guys with the count, so it's actually pretty equivalent.
Oh, it's a skill issue
Data skill.
Just a little bit.
I have not been training nearly as hard. I have not been going through a 1980s montage to get good at this game.
Yeah, I've been hardcore preparing here, so
Yeah.
you can see, like, it's so fun to see real-time action, like back-to-back people are fighting it. You can see right now, oh my gosh, it's so close right now. They're both 58, 56, Jackie just pulling ahead barely. I feel like a racehorse right now. Like.
Yeah, at the racetrack.
Sorry guys. So yeah, so right now, like if you saw their perspective, you'd see going in there. So I think it's time to just, you know, press my 2 buttons, or maybe 3, and then finish it. Wait, who got it? Who got second?
We're gonna find out, I guess.
Oh my goodness, System.
Oh.
Second 5K over.
Sorry.
I've again been defeated. Listen, we were all contributing to the same goal, but I do acknowledge that clearly I have some work to do.
It's okay. I still have the weakest hunter of all mankind title up there. I just think it's kind of fun. On my main account, I think my title is Radiant Goon. Just because, like, I don't think anything beats that.
That's an extremely good title, personally.
Everybody put it in the chat what you're thinking about this mode, and also what title do you use? I'm
is your
actually very
favorite
curious
title?
to know. And while you guys are answering that, as you can see here, you do have contribution points like the previous events. And so, for example, Jackie just got 35 at the bottom there for my contribution points, and I just got 42. So if you want to be a little bit more competitive, like the Japanese Hunters Association, you'll kind of want to beat the other people that you're going against so that you get those more participation points. But at the end of the day, we're working together, having a great time. So
I'm only a little salty that you got one more contribution point than you did the last time we did this. Prism is clearly improving faster than I am, and I am going to have to fix that.
you know, the key is using your first ability on GOTO RYUJI 5 times so you get the stack of arrogance, which gives you extra critical hit rate and critical hit damage, which helps you in real life as well as in game. That's how you win arguments, guys. You got to get that crit damage up in real life.
Yes, crit damage is clearly the way to win all arguments. Shaking my head.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Oh yeah, I see someone else saying Radiant Goon as well.
Radiant Goon is an excellent one.
Oh yeah, I see Zap saying that we better play with him, so we'll have to see if that happens in the future. Yeah, that'd be really fun. You guys in your servers and stuff like that might see Prism just show up randomly on your left, and it might be the real me, it might be a fake one.
Who can
You'll
say?
never know.
Yeah, you might see a System, you might see a Jackie. But yeah, have fun with that. I honestly, when I saw the devs cook that up for us, I was just like, it's time.
Someone says
Absolutely.
Burdened Parent is the best title.
Bird and Parent. Okay, that's really. Yeah, that's paid right there. Yeah,
I just want
that
to.
makes sense.
Oh, it was painful. Sorry, I didn't do
The joy of parenting and the burden.
And the burden.
I just also want to address just in the chat that we are aware of the ban issue, as was mentioned earlier. We're definitely doing all we can to fix it. So
Yeah.
don't stress. We got you. We see you.
doing the best we can. Alrighty, I think that was a lot of fun to show off, but I think it's time to move on because I don't know if you guys noticed, but looks like Sun Jinwoo was wielding a new weapon, so let's check it out.
Oh, they noticed.
They noticed.
Incredible. How could they not? This weapon
okay,
is
let's go. New
Stormbringer.
weapon.
It's a wind weapon and it's a broadsword. The basic attack for Stormbringer is where Jinwoo violently swings his broadsword in continuous motions. This deals increasing wind elemental damage with each blow, and when the final hit lands, it inflicts knockdown on the target. Stormbringer's core attack has Jinwoo spinning and striking the surrounding area with his broadsword. This deals a lot of wind elemental damage and inflicts airborne on the target. And the weapon skill, Hailstorm, has Jinwoo dealing damage to the enemy by unleashing the power of wind and creating a massive storm. When this skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect and wind elemental damage on the target. Let's take a look at those passive details. Sealed Power is going to activate at the start of the stage when you've got this weapon equipped. Sealed Power is that when Jinwoo uses Hailstorm, it doesn't trigger a critical hit, but it increases his damage by 1%. Precision will decrease by 1%, but Jinwoo's attack and precision will increase by 1% per a certain amount of strength. If Jinwoo's strength stat is 300 or more, the effect changes to Awakened Storm. The Awakened Storm effect means that when Hailstorm hits, the whirlwind that was created triggers an effect that pulls enemies in, and when using Hailstorm, Jinwoo gains super armor for several seconds. Jinwoo's attack and precision also increase by 1%, and additionally, the attack speed of Stormbringer's basic attack, core attack, and Hailstorm increase significantly.
Cool. And then reminder that everyone, this is a test build, so sadly we weren't able to get to the first passive detail in time for today's live stream, but it will be there on the live build, just letting everyone know. And just a little aside, so yeah, these will work really great with the Demon King's daggers because you get that same strength requirement and that thing does damage as you saw.
Incredible. So at the second advancement, the user's wind damage increases by 1%. At the third advancement, using Hailstorm decreases the user's damage taken by 1% for several seconds. It enhances the Tempest Mark effect as well. Tempest Mark increases damage taken by 1% and increases wind damage taken by an additional %, and that's stackable. At the next advancement, the cooldown of Hailstorm decreases by 1%, and finally, at the last advancement, the Storm Strike effect is enhanced, and Storm Strike deals damage equal to 1% of the user's attack. When this effect activates, it triggers the Tempest Mark effect on the target. When this effect activates, Jinwoo recovers some MP.
All right, thank you so much again, Jackie. Now, I know you have all already saw me using this new weapon already, but I was wondering if you would like to see me try it out again with a few options in the YouTube chat. We will be having a poll there of a few options that you guys can have of seeing me trying out World Boss Legend, Workshop of Brilliant Light with showing off some more Goto, and then finally Baran at the end, so the last two of Workshop Brilliant Light there. And then the second one, and the poll will be the new / old Hobgoblin Instance Dungeon, so be on the lookout for that one. And then the third option is just skip. So as you can see, it's in there now, so get your votes in and see which you want me to challenge with these new weapons, and then potentially if you want the Workshop of Brilliant Light, then it's more Goto as well. But if you just want to move on, I understand, you know.
Yeah, you're done with seeing Prism show off.
You know, I'm channeling my Goto this time around. It's all about the arrogance, right?
All about the arrogance. Yeah, bringing all your best moves. What was it that he did? He just like sort of crossed his arms with his basic attack and let his work for him.
Here you go, bang.
Yeah, all right.
Dang, okay, so looking at the poll right now with around 475 votes, it looks like Kaison and Baran at Workshop of Brilliant Light with more Goto is currently winning by a landslide, so I'm gonna go prep that. But just in case, you know, it takes over, I won't start it yet, but it's looking like you guys know what you want. And now, I think it's safe to close the poll at a 70%. That's a super majority in my opinion. So we're gonna enter this. I have already started this to try and prepare it. I'm doing it without any of the blessings on the side, because I think in this build, the why is the name of it escaping me. The tiers above the level 20. Can someone in chat put it in there? Is no longer. Oh, proof of.
Proof of the strong.
Yes, proof of the strong. Thank you. The proof of the.
Putting all of your brain power into playing the game.
Yeah, exactly. Proof of the strong. I don't think is available in this build right now for me. And just also as an aside, proof of the strong will be available for the Deimos fight now on hard mode as well. So be on the lookout for that once the build is live. But yeah, I'm gonna start going ahead and chugging here. Yeah, take it away, you guys. I'll just, play. You guys can commentate, have a good time, re-chat, show off a little bit of what.
Just show off, period.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, just show off. Yeah, what GOTO can do. Let's, let's keep this cutscenes today.
Someone in the
just skip
chat
them.
gave Jackie props for your details and explaining things. So
Right?
Appreciated.
the best of both
Thanks,
worlds.
chat.
You got the pro level gamer over here. And,
Thanks. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna say I'm pro today.
I thought you were embracing arrogance today.
Yeah, that's what I decided. You're right.
you told me you spent all the time off getting better at the game. That's why you really worked.
Time off. My time sick. I was just
Yeah.
no life thing while being sick, just getting good at the game. As you can see, that break is pretty good. I'm sorry, Woo.
I don't know. Even with his incredible damage and incredible breaking skills, he synergizes well with other Wind team members.
That's true. And again, Ami Mireille in that third slot, getting that increased damage from his passive. Absolute destruction, as always.
I will admit, yes, they do definitely synergize well. It's sort of like the grandfather, mentor, and grandkid. They work well together.
Yeah, part of me wants to just sub out Hansemi for Tawata Hanai. Because they, kind of whole lineage.
It would
but
be cute.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, GOTO RYUJI synergizes too well with other Wind team members.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How you feeling,
Dude, like, now that I'm really confident in this kind of stuff and having a great time and, I have co-hosts that I don't have to, commentate as hard while I'm playing, it's kind of a blast. And you see that, that was just Goto's damage, not even... That was not even Ami Mireille. That was just pure him.
You're spending all your time sick just eating, another kind of chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sick. Training.
My training arc's just in secret.
You gotta level up.
Gotta level up.
Well, I leveled up way more than my palette, you know what I'm saying?
So how you feeling about this boss battle here?
Oh, it's standard at this point. It's routine, right? I'm sure everyone here is man, classic. It's just a fun fight, It's you're fighting a huge dragon with such an intimidating presence on his back. And then let's finish it off with GOTO here, obviously.
I see some compliments for GOTO's skill animations.
Right?
I agree, yeah. They feel very satisfying when paired with the massive amount of damage.
Also satisfying? Finishing it off. Oh, shoot. Finishing off with an ultimate ability. Hopefully. I hope this does fine.
Fingers crossed. I'm gonna be so... You got it. You did it. Called shot.
I do like his ult too.
Oh, yeah.
Good animation.
It's so great. I'm understanding all the streamers too, and they're like, dang it, I looked at chat for a second and then I got hit.
Yeah, can't get distracted.
But you gotta keep the arrogance, right? Because those arrogance stacks, vital.
Someone in the chat said Wu needed to retire from active duty to take care of the association.
True.
Valid. Narratively,
True.
that would
it
make
works
sense.
Out, Spoilers.
Yeah. Also, just for clarification, just one more time for you guys. He does. I just wanted to show you proof. His second skill is based off of max HP, just in case there's any lingering confusion. But
Good clarification.
let's get in and show off one more time the new wind weapon. All right. I told myself no skipping. I've been practicing this, guys, a lot. Although not with this weapon. I usually use the dark combo with magnifying slashes because I kind of feel like it's cheat mode for me.
Ooh, are we already making excuses?
Maybe. No. I'm just so confident in my abilities
sure.
right now.
Okay, sure.
I'm going all the way through. We're using also the wind of normally Sonic Stream, I think it's called. Yes.
I see someone is excited about the new shadow, so that's going to be fun to get to in a little bit. Yeah.
Agreed. You know, it's always best when you can't really see what's going on the stream, but you know what's going on. It makes me feel like I'm somebody, you know?
You mean the pure chaos?
Yeah, pure chaos.
It makes me very much feel like the anime kind of stuff.
Right?
Or the manhwa. You feel in those moments where it's like you just see the action.
Let's see, can I skip the phase, guys? Do you think I can do it?
Can you?
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
No, yeah, you know, if this was like that, you know, proof of the strong a little bit, it would be a little bit harder, but sadly not available. I can't show you just how much work I've been putting in.
Lots of folks in the chat appear to be saying that they want to make sure they're increasing HP stats as much as possible with Goto.
Oh, 100%.
Maximize that damage output.
100%.
Smart move, y'all.
Oh, got that survival in here. You know, I got that survival instinct in me. But I did miss that second part of the break, so that's gonna make it take a little bit longer, sadly. No, let's get some mana back in here. Go to break. Dodge that. Wait for the second one. Dodge that. Like clockwork now, guys. Use the ability. Let's get that final break in here. He's not living. Okay, I think I did that slightly in the wrong order, but come on. Okay. Yep.
There you go.
That's right. That's
Amazing. Right. you did it so good. You closed the whole game.
I closed it. You're right. Okay, we can bring it back. Oh my gosh. I put my hands off, but I think I closed it while I put my hands off. Thank you, Alexa. I do got that dog in me.
W's in the chat for CM Prism. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Whenever I hear that, I always think of that that meme that's like, can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
There's just too much stuff.
That's a great one, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, guys, can I just say, it's so much fun having the two of you and chat here.
Yeah, it's become an experience, yeah.
This is a blast.
Alrighty, let's keep this show on the road and go straight to our second trivia question of the night.
Here we go. All right.
Yes, he's really playing. He did accidentally close it.
That's how you know that it's real. That was just for you guys.
Hey, and I see Jimothy cringe. Correct. Very cringe, but in the best way.
We are cringe, but we are free.
All right, so let's move on to that trivia question.
Yeah.
How many raids on Jeju Island were there?
Now, this one I'm expecting you guys to get, like, quickly. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ivolve? I think Ivolve got it first. Wait, or... Yeah. Dennis Lopez after. Pan got it. Our Tank... Jose...
There's too many people.
There's too many. It's going so fast.
We all know.
Carnage. KO... Yeah, it's 4, guys. Correct answer is 4.
You got it.
Nailed it.
Congratulations to everyone who got it right, which appears to be basically the entire chat. We don't have a code for you now, but how about an enthusiastic 2 thumbs up from CM Prism and me?
Good job.
I got my thumbs up too. You just can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got 4 over here though, so like that's the number
of raids.
Never mind.
Thank you for joining us, system. You're right.
We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Off camera, but in our hearts.
For something entirely different, let's slide into a new hidden story featuring Yogamont and the other new bosses.
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll see soon enough. Try not to break before that day comes.
You won't escape.
Oh yeah. Oh
Everyone seems pretty excited.
yeah. Okay, we can address this. It'll be fun, but in a fun way.
Monarch of Transfiguration.
Oh, we're back. Yeah, we're kind of reading the chat, guys. I don't think we can say any of the chat, but we're reading it.
We are reading it with our eyeballs. We're looking at it.
Yep. Yeah, that's when I could read. Goto is amazing, the Geek Sonic. Thank you.
Thanks, Mod.
Thanks. Everything else, glad you guys are excited. We are
Waifu
too.
leveling.
But we cannot say that out loud. Jeez, you guys. Okay.
It's good that you are excited.
Yeah. So that's the new story. I mean, that caught us off guard. We were going to talk about, a little bit about the context, but.
Everyone's just real excited about these. The new bosses look very cool. You could see that in those clips, but I like also the new story content that they are embedded in as well. It's custom content that is it's a continuation of those hidden chapters we've seen previously with the Justitia Guild and those French hunters, which are game original characters, and Junu working together with them once again. Yep, that it's going to be a lot of stuff that is in a dungeon and not in France, but definitely he's working with those French hunters again to continue that adventure of solving that particular mystery. I don't want to say anything more in case people haven't played those hidden stories yet, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, enjoy it. You guys are enjoying the visuals, and I hope you guys enjoy the story just as much. But let's move on to the next event coming to Solo Leveling. Arise. That's right, it is the exciting spring outing. First off, always gotta show off the art in the beginning. The cherry blossoms falling down. It's very beautiful.
Beautiful aesthetic.
Gotta show off there's a new refreshing spring artifact chest. And also a warm spring artifact chest. And then, as you can see here, it is the SSR Sung Jinwoo event weapon selection chest. So for people like me who may have been sick and did not get all the dupes of the gold-tailed box that you wanted,
this is your golden opportunity to get them.
Your gold-tailed opportunity. So yeah, there's a lot of great events in this one as well. And as you can see here, we also have a new event weapon chest design as well. So be looking forward to that. I know you guys are excited for it because I am as well. But let's get into it and I'll show you guys some more of the rewards. All right, here you can see the new costume will be Gina's Will. Very gorgeous, very beautiful. And then from here as well, we got the standard missions, as you can see, a little bit more in depth.
Got that cherry blossom palette with sort of white and pink.
Again, showing you guys off some more of this. You got the event story back again. Operation Spring Into Your Heart. Who is springing into whom?
You'll have to play the story to find out.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. That's such an ominous sound effect for a lighthearted spring event.
I feel like it has to do with Gina. What are your thoughts?
Gina might make an appearance?
Yeah.
Quite possible.
That's my guess. That's my guess. We also have the boss challenge here, and no, it is not Force.
It's for his much more aesthetic cousin. I love those cherry blossoms. Yeah.
Vera of the Cherry Blossoms.
Vera
so have
of the
fun
Cherry Blossoms.
with that, and you'll be getting those rewards as well. You get some point bonuses, you can see down here. And then you have the returning mini game, which is the sorting one. And then a new mini game here, which is called Spring Forward Dash. So I think it's time for me and CM Jackie to have another little competition to see who can be the best
I
arrogant
need to
person.
redeem my honor.
All right. Let's keep it friendly here, but chat, who do you want to win? Type 1 in the chat for Prism and 2 in the chat for Jackie.
All right, I'll go first. This is my run. You can see we have some nice speed gates here. Gonna try to make a shortcut. Gotta use those dashes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
That mistake might
Fancy
be my only opportunity to win this.
Your
Fancy
other
me.
advantage here is you get to see what's going on.
That is true. I am going second. I am getting to scope out.
Oh yeah.
Getting
and then-
a reminder of the strats.
Okay. You can't go as fast as you want here too. And then hopefully it's a good cycle. It's not okay.
Oh.
Okay, why'd I stop?
Oh.
Come on. Okay, I made it through.
Oh, you made it all the way through.
Gotta keep the dash up.
In retrospect, this should have been a poll, but that's okay.
It should have been. That's okay.
Oh, it looks like both of us have got some people on our team.
Oh heck yeah. That's why there's two hosts, Like if one of us was just better. And time.
All right.
114 on the top.
114.
114.
All right.
Up there.
Remember
All right,
that
let's
We're
chat?
gonna
see.
pass it over to CM Jackie.
Let's see. Let's see if I can beat that, or at least meet that.
All right.
Score of
114
70.
is the time to beat. Remember that chat? The score of 70.
All right.
No pressure. See him, Jackie.
No pressure at all. Just, you know.
I see some people saying
couple
3
hundred of-
Zap.
Yeah, I saw that.
4 me.
Yeah.
Who's fine?
Okay, all right. Dash, 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 dash.
On my way.
Oh, I just forgot to dash again.
Oh, you're taking a better racing line. Okay, not
Oh,
anymore.
nope. It was more direct for a second, and then yeah,
It immediately went to your head.
it immediately went to my.
Someone said, "Arise, Jackie."
Oh man, I wish I was able to live up to that hype.
Doing
Okay.
good. We're doing good.
All right. Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a good cycle?
Gah!
Oh,
Get you big.
Oh,
okay,
no, I got stunned.
Just like the wall, you cannot dash past that.
Okay.
You made it past that one though. Okay. You're almost there.
Okay, come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. I think I did not dash quickly enough. I didn't keep my
Okay.
momentum up.
Someone said 5
oh.
is me. The system.
No.
Oh, 16, 15, 14, 30. 1 second. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, I think that is an admirable show.
Wait, you got the same score as me
Yeah, there
though.
we go. Hey.
So
Basically tied. Basically.
is it a tie? I'm gonna count it as a tie there.
Incredible.
That, yeah, like
I will accept that my honor has been redeemed.
You did improve over the rehearsal round.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That is true. I did terribly in the rehearsal. I ran into a wall. Yep, directly into a wall, and I said, "That's not how you win this mode. You need to keep moving.
oh yeah.
It's a race."
Alrighty. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. I for one was super excited when you said that. Well, our account is saying Jackie W. Where's my W? Okay.
Give Prism some
So
love.
I
I'm
guess
passing on
I guess we are a CM Jackie fan around here. Got my eye on you.
The mods agree. The win goes to CM Jackie.
I appreciate that, mods. I do. I really do.
Alrighty. Let's move on to the new skill research system that we have going on. All right, so we're gonna move on here and go to Fusion where it used to be. You can see some of the UI changes here, where you have the fusion for the fusion material for the fragments and the powder, alongside with their, respective positions. And then one thing I wanted to point here that's new over here is that there is now a refined skill rune with this as well. So you can do that with the runes, the legendary runes, and legendary blessing stones. And as you can see, there's a new super success rate right here. So with this test account, because the way we set it up is that we're able to get all the items at once, I cannot target a fusion system right now because I have everything legendary on this test account. Oh, thank you. I see W Prism. Thank you. And so we can't really show you exactly what it looks like basically, but what I've seen on Reddit, a lot of people have said it's like, oh, I spent like 80,000 essence to try and get this, legendary skill rune that I've been chasing for so long. But now the max you'll probably be spending is around 10,000 essence for a one of your choice. And if you get the rune or the blessing naturally, you will be able to keep that pity system. So it won't just like, oh, you got the one you wanted. All right, you're starting back from 0. It keeps it going.
You don't lose that progress.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
Much like our draw system that we have with the banners as well. So that's one thing I wanted to show you guys there. And then from here, you can also see that there's a skill research tab, which is now introducing a new transcendent level of skill runes and and blessings as well.
Yay!
And so the way you get these is that you must own the legendary version of whatever you're trying to get, whether it's blessing stone or rune, and then you need to get, and yes, this is again a test account. I wish my account looked like this, but you can just use any random rune that you have here, and then plus what you call our data here, which is Transcendent Stone. And then you can get these for our skills from the Battlefield of Time from doing, I'll show you guys here, the challenge mode. So now if you guys have been like, why am I playing this one as much? You have the boxes here to try and get some of that. And then you can also get it from the Guild Exchange Shop, which I'll also show you right now. So you can see here that you have the Blessing Stone data chest and the Skill Rune data chest as well. So those are some of the ways you can get those materials. Oh, wow. Our test guild leveled up. Hooray. Oh, and I get the check-in bonus. What a day. Alrighty. And so we're gonna go back here and then show you guys what it looks like for having the blessings all the way up to Transcendent as well. You can get these data from Power of Destruction, from Simulation Gate, and again at the same place in the Guild Exchange shop. We'll show you guys the Simulation Gate a little bit later, but for now, we hope you guys look forward to this and look forward to this new system. But now it's time to check out the new Shadow Bestie.
Let's take a look at our new bestie. Bestie, more like. This is a variation of a boss you may have defeated before, but after having defeated her, you are able to ask her to arise as a new member of your team. Her Shadow's Authority skill is increases the defense penetration of the entire team by 8%, which is great.
Wait, Jackie, it looks like there's a new system
A new system, not a new you, but a new system in the game.
I'm irreplaceable.
Of course, absolutely. In the game, we have a new system, and it allows you to strengthen your shadows even further by enhancing your shadows' skills. So, for example, Bestie's skill Ice Predator would synergize really well with her Shadow's Authority, so we're going to want to pump that up a bit. You can upgrade these skills using a new currency, and that is Shadow's Skill Scrolls, which can be acquired from Gates and the Mana Crystal Exchange Shop. All right. I love her aesthetic as well. It's definitely an upgrade. After defeating her, she gets all blinged out with this like floating fox scarf situation.
I mean, that's canonical, right? Like, you know, when you're serving Sung Jin Woo in that state, you know, it has that euphoria effect, right?
He's just like, I will not allow anyone to join my army unless you look rad. you need to meet a certain fashion standard.
Aesthetic is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, do you? I mean, we got iron here.
You know, he joined at the beginning of the journey. He was still figuring it out, you know.
He gets grandfathered in on the plan of you can have like a base level of like of drip. You don't need to go as far as the new team members.
Oh yeah.
The bar is raised. All right, let's move on to showing off some of the updated Simulation Gate.
Yep. So we won't be going through and playing this today. We're gonna let you guys have that fun. But if we updated a few things, first off, we are adding, as you can see, the archive. We have a new codex basically, so you can collect all of those episodes currently, and then you can get some of these rewards from that, the dimensional discs. You also have the collection, so even if you're thinking like, I don't think this suit will be looking good for me right now, but you want to collect it, you have that option available to you. And then obviously we have some new codes, skills, and bosses as well. On top of that, you can all the way go up to tier 30 as well. This is going to be just a challenge for everyone, so I'd be very impressed if you get this far and are able to tackle it. Well done to you when you do, because I have no doubt, because like we said earlier, some of y'all are just so
Unbelievably good.
Yeah, way too good at this game.
Superhuman.
Superhuman. Some might even say a hunter.
The ultimate hunter?
Nah. And then you can see here there's a new tree as well. And then one of the things that you had in Simulation Gate was with some of the bosses. It was called Time Attack, and we also added replay mode instead. So you will be able to retry once after a stage failure. So it's not just that one and done. You'll be able to try again. So those are some of the new things that are coming to the Simulation Gate. Now on to one of the new things, which is a job advancement. Time for a new job.
Absolutely.
Yay.
So here you can see Sung Jin Woo's dripped out in another fantastic fit.
Color inversion of his previous fit. Definitely, he's reached peak aesthetic at this point. Like he's the best of the best.
He's him. So you can see here the job change editions are Hidden Stories Chapter 6, Battlefield of Trials floor 45. Fun fact, I recently 100%ed that all the way. And then also, the last one is to reach 200,000 total power with Sung Jin Woo. And then we also have a Blessing Stone here, which is a mana-powered shield. And then the costume as well. You get your total power increase, the Blessing Stone slot expansion, and then you add sweep points. So you can see right here, you get that fourth one all the way through. And we're just going to take a quick second. I think we hit the hour mark just recently. So thank you, everyone,
Thank you everyone who's been sticking around and hanging out with us as we have so much fun this evening.
Yeah, we still got some more to go. So keep that in mind. And then we're going crazy today. Sung Drip Woo. That's from the official account right there. I respect that. I appreciate you. Love that. But yeah, also the levels, level 105, as you can see, has been expanded, not just 100s anymore. We can now go up to 105.
Always leveling up.
Always solo. Everyone is solo leveling up. And the activity fund will be increased as well. So just to match that. And also there will be higher level of gates going along with that as well.
Continuing on to more improvements, how about we take a look at the April roadmap and things that will be coming in the future. So some of the improvements to keep an eye out for are going to be buffs to 21 of the runes, including the increased damage and reduced MP consumption runes, and 10 of the blessing stones.
Yeah, and then real quick, I've been watching some of you guys' videos, content creators out there. I think you guys are seeing a meta shift potentially out there, so I'm really excited to see what you guys are cooking up. You know, I'm seeing some people testing out some shadow builds, you know, so some like, it's getting spicy. So check out those buffs if you can. It's going to be exciting.
Things are changing around. For the rest of April, you can look forward to a level expansion for the artifact system, reforging in the artifact system, an expansion to the encore and instance dungeons, an expansion to the maximum level in the armory, and a new page to the armory, and the rage competition for the guild boss. Yeah.
Get excited for that. Now it's not just, you know, you competing with your guild, trying to see who can get the highest rage. You know, so you'll have some guild on guild action there, some nice rivalry out there. And again,
absolutely,
you gotta have the arrogance, right? It always ends well, right? You always get ahead. That's like the third time I've used that.
Same pun.
The word should be confidence.
Confidence is,
you know, maybe that's the actual right thing.
Confidence, maybe not. On to a different subject entirely. Prism, consider the following. Do you like chicken on a palate level, on a flavor vibe, on vis-a-vis taste?
On a palate level, I would say yes. I very much enjoy chicken.
That's good.
On a mental level, I enjoy the concept of chicken.
That's fantastic.
And on a spiritual level, it hits.
It hits. Well, that's good for you then, because before moving into April, Solo Leveling Arise and Pelicana USA are extending our ongoing collaboration through March 31st.
Make sure to grab the special combo to receive one of 2 lenticulars and a coupon code as well, giving 1,000 essence stones and a mana power extract.
The swag is really limited, so make sure to hit up your local Pelicana to participate in a truly tasty, crunchy, spectacular chicken meal. On the other side of the globe, though, the 2025 Solo Leveling Championship is just around the corner, and we have some exciting news to share.
That's right. The preliminary matches of the SLC have concluded, and 16 of the world's best hunters have qualified for the finals. These hunters will be flown out to Korea to compete on April 12th in front of a live audience in a super cool esports arena. We'll be announcing the participants soon, so stay tuned.
Oh, I'm excited to see all of them compete, and I'm excited to see who will be there. What do you think, Prism?
You know, you're so right, Jackie. This is going to be a huge event, and that will be streamed to the entire world across the globe on our social channels, complete with casters who will be commentating this momentous championship in all of its glory. And guess what?
What?
I just so happen to have the honor to be one of those casters. That's right. I am super stoked. Mark your calendars. Stay tuned for the details regarding this official broadcast. I honestly, like, when our headquarters hit me up and it was like, hey, do you want to do this? I was like, are you serious? Going to a flight to Korea and getting to commentate all of these things, like,
see the best of the best in action.
Exactly. And then, like, I feel like I could get better at the game through osmosis, just being around them and like seeing their strategies, you know, kind of getting that like vibe. Yeah, I'm super stoked, very happy and very honored to have this opportunity. So thanks for all the support. Chat, what are you thinking? How you doing?
Are you excited about this competition as well? Are you more excited now that you know that CM Prism's going to be commentating?
Or maybe less. Yeah, I see some WSLAs right here. I love that. Appreciate you guys. Nice. We do have a code, Patrick. It is GOTO. My go-to hunter. Please, Paige, you said, please throw a controller at Ty Pal if he loses. I would, but I'm a mouse and keyboard player, so sorry about
I
that.
have one to throw.
Just throw
Maybe
the
a
whole
mouse.
keyboard or mouse. Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for all the support, guys. Very excited. Now it's hard to make a pun every time for our PCP Plus creators, but this time it's practically free.
Practical D free?
Yeah.
Yep. For those who don't know, the Partner Creator Plus program is our way to show support and appreciation in the form of revenue share and community codes to the amazing content creators in our community. This week, we're highlighting D-Free.
Woo! D-Free is a content creator who's been around for a while, and we are very happy that he became a huge fan of solo leveling because he started making content for the game from the very beginning. D-Free is known for his gameplay videos, guides, tutorials, tier lists, and more.
Whether it's helping you understand the current meta or making sure that you are best prepared for the content to come, D-Free's videos are a great resource for newcomers and seasoned players alike. Not to mention he has some great thumbnails and knows how to bring the energy and excitement. So,
be sure to check out D-Free's channel and support him and the many other amazing content creators in the program.
last but not least,
W's in the chat. Get all of them in the chat.
yeah, some W's.
Maybe a pog or two, or is that like old now?
Is that extra cringe? We do that?
Yeah, probably, most definitely. Like, I think I cringed as I was saying that, like, so it almost didn't come out right.
Never gonna shake the accusations of being cringe.
We gotta give D-Free his time in the light, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, big W's for him.
Give all the support you can.
All right, there you go.
All right, last but not least, it is time
Let
for
the
that
W's
second
flow.
coupon code. Yes, let those W's flow. For hunters playing on PC or Android devices, the coupon can be claimed through options, account settings, and then that redeem code button. For hunters playing on iOS devices, please visit the coupon registration page on our forum. The coupon code is YOGARISE. Yoga Rise?
Yoga Rise. We collab with every yoga studio out there. So
Every single one. They all
Yoga
agree.
Rise. It's specifically morning yoga studios.
Nah,
Be
I
on
think
the
it
lookout.
is.
Coming soon.
Yes, coming soon. So leveling plus yoga studios.
Hey, I mean,
everywhere.
Sunju's got to be pretty flexible, right? Like,
Yeah.
Truly, I feel like they would have to shut down if Genu came by. Though they'd be like, "We can't compete."
Hey, speaking of D-Free, love the purple hearts. You deserve it. Great job, dude. All right. I think we also have some more codes from the Korean Dev live stream in case you missed those as well. So we're going to put that on screen in case you didn't see it on Reddit or any of our many amazing content creators who put that up. We got Rise Best Day, Shadow Up 77, 03 Spring Event 13. Gotta love the codes around update time. It helps my account a lot. I know that for sure.
Make sure that you redeem those before they expire. Our code is valid until the 13th at 7 p.m. And these other codes are valid until March 21st at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep. And that about wraps up the 9.0 Sharp live stream. I know it was a long one, but thank you for sticking with us. I know I had a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us and supporting Solo Leveling Arise. As always, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. I'm going to do an awkward pause here for about 5 seconds to give you time to do that. Please.
Please, can we say
Nah,
that, please?
honestly, yeah, I just had a lot of fun being back on the live stream. It's been far
Welcome
too
back,
long
welcome
hanging out
back.
with all of you and Chaz in chat, reading everything, sharing codes, playing the game that we all love, and now having a wonderful co-host alongside our trusty system to keep things interesting.
Beep boop.
It's been lovely to be back with System and working side by side with CM Prism and the entire live stream team. So I'm happy to be here and hope to see you all next time.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this live stream. As always, we couldn't do it without the wonderful community that helps support Solo Leveling Arise. Welcome back, Prism, and glad to see you, Jackie. You're now a regular guest on our this program here. So this is your system shutting down.
Heck yeah. I also love to seeing all the content creators showing up. I just saw Hunter on Hive too. But yes, thank you, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Stay sharp and level up.
I'm GOTO Ryuji, Guildmaster of the Blade Guild. The King. I suppose you could call me that. I feel unfamiliar power. longer. Please, move for me!
If
That
you-
cherry.
You know, but you gotta keep the arrogance, right? Because those arrogant stacks, vital. It's just a fun fight, you know. It's like you're fighting a huge dragon with like such an intimidating presence on his back, and then let's finish it off with Goto here, obviously.
I see some compliments for Goto's skill animations. I
Right?
agree, yeah. They feel very satisfying when paired with the massive amount of damage.
You know what's satisfying? Finishing it off. Oh shoot! Finishing off with an ultimate ability. Hopefully, I hope this does
Fingers crossed, it's
5%.
gonna be so. You got it, you did it. Called shot.
I do like his ult too.
Oh yeah,
Good animation.
it's so great. I'm understanding all the streamers too.
Called shot.
I do like his ult too.
Oh yeah,
Good animation.
it's so great. I'm understanding all the streamers too, and they're like, "Dang it, I looked at chat for a second and then I got hit."